Good morning, everybody. We're reading through Zechariah chapters 10 to 15 this morning. And it's in the very first chapter that we find something that we can really chew on this morning. And in it, Zechariah talks about the uselessness of seeking from other spiritual sources. That's when people don't find what or don't know how to find what they long for in the Lord, or they don't even bother, and they seek other sources. And for some of us, it can seem really silly. Why would you look for a lesser product? Why would you be satisfied with something that just is empty? It's empty. It's like eating empty carbs. You can fill up your stomach on potato chips. Those are empty carbs. There's absolutely no benefit whatsoever. And after a while, if you keep doing that, you're going to end up sick. There's all kinds of foods that have no value whatsoever. We ruin our taste buds with them. And so when we actually eat the good food, because of the heightened taste in the false foods, we don't find any pleasure in the good foods. But if we train our palate and we eat only the good foods, we will find them quite flavorful and quite enjoyable. But there's a falseness in the foods that we eat. We can do the same thing in our spiritual lives as we seek the wrong sources for satisfaction, and the emptiness that it brings, and the confusion that it brings. And it doesn't take much. Just look around. Look around at our society now, and you'll see the confusion that there is, the lostness, what we're willing to accept in our society now as science is crazy. Talking about the psychology, science of psychology, where we're giving into the weird people's desires, and it's a slippery slope, and we just see more and more of it. Things that we would not have seen even 10 years ago, 5 years ago, as being considered as mainstream now. And it's just leading to a lot of confusion. In people's lives. We see there's a reason why there's an epidemic of depression. And that's not something to be ignored. It's not something where we say, well, you've done this to yourself, so suffer it. Because that's not how we do things. That's not how the Lord deals with things. That's not who our God is at all. He goes into those places to rescue people. He goes in to rescue people. We all did it to ourselves, all of us. And we became enslaved to things. Ideas, behaviors, all kinds of things that we were enslaved to. And he came in to free us from those things. So we don't have the right to have an attitude, well, they've done this to themselves. Our heart should be pining. Our heart should be broken over the confusion, over the lostness that the enemy has brought into our society and into people. And we should be part of the solution, not part of the problem. Pointing fingers and calling names just is not the way of our Father. That's not how he does things, and we've got to stop it. We've got to stop it, because that's not how it works. And we have to help people to change their taste buds, because the pleasures of this world are empty. It's empty carbs that have heightened tastes to them, but there's no value to it whatsoever. And when you're willing to train your taste buds, you discover that the spiritual food from our Father, the spiritual food that is available to us through our Lord Jesus Christ, is so flavorful, so enjoyable, so wonderful. And not only that, but is life itself. Is life itself. Yeah. Something for you to chew on. Speaking of food. So you guys have a great day. Love you all. I appreciate you. And we'll talk to you soon.